Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 core in a session May-June 2023 Paper 3-1. So let's start with the first question. Question number 1 part A, write the number 40,033 in figures. So 40,033. Part B, find the value of cube root of 729. So let me find cube root 729. This is 9. Right. Part C, find the reciprocal of 7 by 9. Give your answer as a decimal correct to 3 decimal place, right? 7 by 9 reciprocal is 9 by 7. And up to 3 decimal place, 9 by 7 as a decimal is this. And up to 3 decimal place is 1.285 rounded to 6 because 7 is more than 5. So 286. Right. Now for part D, find the value of 6 exponent 5 divides 3 exponent 4. Right. So we have 6 exponent 5 divides 3 exponent 4 is 96. The value is 96. Right. Now for part E, workout. So we have a division and multiplication according to board mass. First we have to do the division. Minus 9. Minus 7 divides minus 3. It stays the same, I guess. Yeah. Or minus 9 times minus 7 divides minus 3. This is minus 21 if I simplify. Right. Now for part F, we have to work out number 1. Okay, according to board mass, first multiplication. 11 plus 5 times 9 is 40 minus 4. Okay, and then we have addition. 11 plus 40 would be 51. 51 take away 4 is 47. Sorry, I did the mistake here. 5 times 9 is 45, not 40. It's 45, and adding 11 would be 56, and 56 take away 4. This is 52. Right. Now for second part, first we have to solve the bracket. 11 plus 9 is 20. 20 times 5 minus 4. And 20 times 5 would be 100. 100 take away 4 is 96. 96. Right. Part G, from this list write down an irrational number. Right. So let me do square root 1, 2, 3. Okay. 11.09. 11.09053651. Square root of 49 is 7. This is just 7. Okay, the irrational number is just this is 0.67 and this is 7. 5 by 9. What is 5 by 9? Is also 0.5555556. This is not an irrational number. Yes. Okay, and 3.142. So this one is the irrational number when we have a different decimals, right? So square root of 123 is an irrational number. Now for part H1, find the lowest common multiple LCM of 24 and 104. So first we need to list the prime factorization of 24. 24 prime factors are 4 times 6 is 24. Right, and 4 is 2 times 2. And 6 is 2 times 3. Right. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 is 24. Right. 104. 104 is, let me do the prime factorization of 104. Okay. 104. Starting with 2 times table. 2 times 5 is 10. And then we have 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4, and 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6, and 13 is a prime number, right? 2 times 2 times 2 times 13, right? Now LCM, first we need to list the common ones. So the commons are 2 is common, this 2 is common, and this 2 is common, and the rest of uncommons are 3 and 13. So 2 cube and times 3 times 13. 2 cube is 8. 8 times 3 times 13, this would be 312 is the LCM of two numbers, right? Now for second part, find the highest common factor HCF of 24 and 104. So again, listing the prime factorization of 24 first and 104. Now pick the common ones, which is 2, 2, and 2. So the HCF, the highest common factor, is 2 cube, which is 8. Right. Question number 2, part A. Complete this statement. The mathematical name of any polygon with 4 sides is a quadrilateral. Right. Now for part B, 3 of these shapes are shown on the grid. Right. There are 3 shapes. Okay. Describe fully the single transformation that maps number 1, the shaded shape onto shape A. Okay, the shaded one onto A. This is a shaded one and this is A. Okay. So as you can see, this is the pointed one. And this shape is 1, 2, 3. And this is 1, 2, 3. This shape is the straight line. This is rotated to this. It's a rotation 90 degree clockwise, and we have to find the center of rotation, right? So this is a rotation 90 degree clockwise. Now let me find the center of rotation. Center of rotation is, okay, let me use a tracing paper here to get the center of rotation. Trace the shaded shape first onto the tracing paper. Okay, now let me rotate the shape. Let me fix the origin first as a center and rotate it 90 degree clockwise. Yeah, we can get the shape A. Yeah, so the center of rotation is origin, which is 0, 0. Alright, so this is origin, which is 0 and 0. Now for second part, the shaded shape onto shape B. Shaded shape onto B, this is an enlargement. We have to find the scale factor and the center of enlargement. So to get the scale factor, we can say this is 1, 2, 3, and this is 1.5. Right. Okay, so if I can check with this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we have 1 complete and 2. So the original one is, the new one is 2 and the original one is 4. So 2 by 4 is half, is a scale factor. This is a scale factor of enlargement. Let me work on the center of enlargement. By connecting the corresponding coordinates, we can find the center of enlargement, right? Okay. Let me extend it to get the center. Okay, now connecting these two, this point with this point. As you can see, both passes through the point. X is 7 and y is -8, so that is the center. And from the center, both the sides are on the same side of the center, so the scale factor is positive, right? So the transformation we have is enlargement and scale factor of enlargement is 1 by 2 and center of enlargement is 7, -8. Now for part C, on the grid, draw the image of number 1, the shaded shape after a translation by the vector 9 and -6. So the horizontal translation and the vertical translation. It means 9 units up, horizontal, sorry, 9 units right, and we have to move 6 units down. Right. Okay, so we have, let me fix this point, and we have to move 9 units right. Horizontal translation, it's positive. This is the right side. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9, and we have to move 6 down. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is 4 0. Now for this point 9, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 6 down. 1 2 3 4 5 6. This is 7 -2. Okay, now for this point 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 6 down. 1 2 3 4 5 6, which is 7 -5. Right, and the last one, this point 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 6 down. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. This point is 3 -4. Right, let me connect all the points to get the shape. Right, so this is the shape of the translation. Now for the second part, the shaded shape after a reflection in a line y equals to -1. Right, the shaded shape. So y equals to -1. Let me draw the line y equals to -1. This is a line y equals to -1, right? Okay. Right. Now we have to find the reflection, right? So this is 2 units, so this should be 2 units. -2 -3. This point is 3 units. This is 1 2 and 3 units. -6 -4. Right, this point 1 2 3 4 5 units, so 1 2 3 4 and 5. -2 -6, and this point is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 units. Right, so from this line 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, this is -5 -8. Right, let me connect all the points to get the shape of the reflection in a line y equals to -1. All right, this is going to be the shaded shape after the reflection. Question number 3. These are the test score of 16 students. Right, now part A, complete the stamp and leaf diagram. So starting with the 0. 0 is 9, nothing else. So we have just 9. With 1, we have 15 and 18. So 5 and 8. With 2, 26, 20, 23, 26, 20 and 3. So 20, 23 and then 26. Okay, now with 3, so 36, 39, 32, 34, 37, 31. 31 and then 32 and then 34 and then 36, 7 and 9. Right, now with 4 we have 40, 41, 41 and 45. So 40, 41, 41, and 45. Right. Now for part B, find the mode. Mode is the most repeated frequency. So the most repeated is 41, right? It's repeat twice. Now for part C, find the median. Median is the middle value of the data. Since we have 16 students, so we have to find the two middle values, right? Okay. So if I can say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We have 1 and 1, 32 and 34. We have to find the average of 32 and 34 here to get the median. 32 plus 34 and divided by 2. Right. 32 plus 34 divided by 2 is 33. 33 is the median, the middle value of the data. Now for part D, find the range. Range is the difference between the higher and the lower. So the higher is 45, the lower is just 9. So the difference of 45, take away 9 is the range. 45 subtract 9 is 36. Right. Now for part E, complete the bar chart for the test score of the 16 students, right? Number of students and the test score, right? So from 0 to 9, there is only one student, right? From 10 to 19, we have to check how many students from 10 to 19, right? So look at the stamp and leaf diagram from 10 to 19. So it's 15 and 18, two students, right? Okay. Right. The next is from 20 to 29. So 20 to 29, 1, 2, and 3 students. Now we have 3 students. 20 to 29. All right. Right. Now from 30 to 39. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 students. So 6 is over here at the top. Right. Last is from 40 to 49, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 students. So there are only 4 students from 40 to 49. All right. Now for part F, work out the percentage of student with a test score of 40 or more, right? So students score 40 and more are 4 out of the total students. Multiplying by 100 is a percentage, right? 4 out of 16 times by 100 is 25%. Right. Question number 4, part A. The diagram shows the net of a solid on a 1 centimeter square grid, right? So this is the net of the solid, you can see, right? Okay. So the first part of A is when the net is folded to make the solid, point C will join with point A. Write down which other points will join with point A. Okay, when the net is folded to make a solid, point C will join with point A. Write down which other point will join with point A. C with A and what else? Okay, so C joins with A when we close the net. So this is point A and it is joined with C when you close this net. Okay, what else points join with A? So this is obviously joins with G when you close it, right? So it's the point G. Now for second part, calculate the total surface area of a solid, right? So let me calculate the surface area separately and then we can add them up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a rectangle 6 by 5, right? Okay, we can say 6 times 5 plus, next we have again a rectangle of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 by 9 plus another rectangle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 5. 6 by 5 plus a rectangle again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6 by 3. 6 by 3 plus we have two trapeziums as well, both are same. So area of a trapezium is half sum of parallel sides times the height. The parallel side, this is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 1, 2, 3, and the height is 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So we have to times it by 2 because we have two trapeziums, right? 2 times half sum of parallel sides are 9 plus 3 and times it by the height, which is 4, right? Now let me simplify. 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 9 is 54. Okay. Now again 30. 6 times 3 is 18. 2 is cancelled with 2. 9 plus 3 times by 4 is 48. So we have 30 plus 54, 54 plus 30 plus 18 plus 48 is 180 centimeter square, right? Now for part 3, complete the statement. The solid is a dash with the cross section in the shape of a dash. Okay, the solid is it's a prism. It's a rectangular prism, yeah. The solid is a prism with a cross section in a shape of a trapezium. Trapezium is a cross section of the trapezium, right? Now for the fourth part, draw a sketch of a solid. Let me sketch this roughly because we have 3 rectangles and 2 trapeziums, right? Wait, let me double check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 rectangles and 2 trapeziums. This should be the cross section, right? So this is the base, right? And you can fold it up, and this is a top. This should be the top, right? So the top and the base. Okay, so let me do a rough sketch of this shape. Right, okay, the cross section should be a trapezium, right? And this side and this side. So we have these two are the trapeziums. This is a rectangle, a rectangle, a rectangle, and the top is also the same rectangle, right? Okay, now moving to part B, the diagram shows a cuboid. The volume of the cuboid is 540 centimeter cube. Calculate the value of x. So the volume of a cuboid we have given is 540, and this should be equals to length into width into height, right? So 6 times 6 is 36. 540 divides 36 is the x value. 540 out of 36, this is equals to 15, and this is the x, right? Question number 5. Antonio buys a restaurant for $240,000, right? This is 5 by 8 of the amount he has available to spend. Part A. Show that he has 144,000 left after buying the restaurant. So we have given that this amount, means this amount is 240,000 is 5 by 8 of the amount he has available to spend. Let's say the amount available to spend is x, right? So what is x? The amount available to spend. This is 240,000 multiplied by 8 and divided by 5. This is 384,000, right? Now after you have to show that this much is left after buying the restaurant. So the restaurant is okay, so we have to subtract 384,000, subtract 240,000. This much is left. Subtract 144,000. Yes, this much is left, right? Now for part B, sum of the $144,000 is spent on the expenses. Okay, some of them is spent, right? Expenses are wages, equipments, and supplies in the ratio. Wages, equipment, supplies in the ratio 9, 5, and 8. The amount spent on wages is $45,000. Number 1, find the amount spent on number A, equipments. Right, so the amount spent on wages, and the wages here is 9, right? So we have given the wages is 9, and the amount spent is 45,000, right? So what about 1? 1 is 45,000 over 9, right? 45,000 divides 9 is just 5,000. All right, now we have to calculate for equipment. Equipment is 5, so this is 5 times 5,000 times by 5 is 25,000 on equipments, right? Now for part B, supplies are 8, right? So we have 8 times 5,000, 5,000 times 8 is 40,000 on the supplies, right? This is 40,000, sorry. Now for the second part, work out the amount Antonio has left now, okay, after spending on equipment, wages, and supplies. So wages are 45,000 plus equipments are 25,000 plus supplies are 40,000. Okay, 45,000, 25,000, 40,000. So this is 110,000, right? How much is left? So we have to do from 144,000 subtract answer. 34,000 is left. So the left is 144,000 and take away 110000. So this would be 34,000, right? Now for part C, Antonio borrows 25,400. This is P for 6 years. T at a rate of 4% R per year simple interest. Calculate the total amount he repay at the end of 6 years. So the simple interest has a formula: amount equals to investment or borrow into 1 plus interest rate into time. So this is 25,400 into 1 plus 5% times by 6. Okay, so we can say 5 divides 100 times by 6, add 1 and times it by 25,400, which is 33,020. Right. Now for part D, in 1 week, the number of customers in a restaurant was 540. In the next week, the number of customers in a restaurant was 656. Calculate the percentage increase. How much is the increase? 656 minus 560 divides the original one, 656, multiplied by 100. Right. 656 minus 560 divides 656 times by 100. This is 14.6. Sorry, the original one was 560, so we have to divide it by 560. Yeah, I did the mistake here. Okay, so the increase is 656 minus 560. The increase is 96 customers that increase out of the original one times by 100. This is 17.14, or we can just say 17%. Question number 6, part A, complete the table of values for this equation when x is minus 2, 0, 1, 3, and 4. Okay. So we can say 5 plus 3 into x, which is minus 2, minus 2 whole square is negative 5. Now checking with zeros, we have just 5, right? Now at 1, this is 1, it's 7. At 3, 3, it's 5. And at 4, this is 1. Right. Now for part B, on the grid, draw the graph of the function for x is between minus 2 to 5. Right, when x is minus 2, y value is minus 5. X is minus 2, y is minus 5 downward. This point, right? When x is minus 1, y value is 1. When x is minus 1, y is 1 over here. X is 0, y is 5. X is 0, y is 5, right? X is 1, y is 7. X is 1 and y is 7, right? X2, y 7 again. X is 2, y is 7 again, right? X is 3, y is 5. So for 3 we have, this is 5. For 4 we have 1. When x is 4, y value is 1, right? And the last is at 5, it is negative 5. So for 5 it's minus 5, this point. Let me connect all the points to get the curve of this function. Okay. Make sure it passes through each and every point. Right. This looks like a parabola. Now for part C, write down the equation of line of symmetry of the graph. So the formula for equation of line of symmetry is x equals to minus b divides 2a. Right, so we have equation y equals to minus x square plus 3x plus 5. So the b value is 3 over 2 times of a value is minus 1. So 3 by 2, or we can say 3 by 2 is 1.5. Right. Now for part D, number 1, complete the table of values for y equals to 2x plus 1. Okay. 1 plus 2. Okay. 1 plus 2 into minus 1. This is minus 1. When x is 0, it is 1. And when x is 2, we have 5. Right. Now for the second part on the grid, draw the graph of the line for -2 to 5. Okay, so for -1 it's -1, x is -1, y is also -1, this point, right? The next is 0 1, when x is 0 y is 1, right? And the next is 2 5, when x is 2 y is 5, this point, right? Let me draw the straight line. Right. Now for part E, write down the coordinates of 2 points where the two graph intersects. So the two graphs intersect at this point and at this point, right? Let me find out the coordinates. So here you can see this point and this point. X is -1.5 and at -2. -1.5 and -2, and the next we can say is okay, y is 6 and x is 2.1 2 3 4 5 6, 2.6 and 6. Okay, so the two solutions are -1.5 and -2 and 2.6 and 6, right? Question number 7, part A. The diagram shows a circle, center O, with the points B, D, E on the circumference, right? Okay. A, O, E, F. A, O, E, F is a straight line. The straight line AC, this touches the circle at point B, right? Now for part A, write down the mathematical name of part A line BOD. Okay, BOD, this is the diameter of a circle, right? Now for part B, line ABC. ABC is tangent to the circle at point B. This is tangent. Now for second part, write down two geometrical reasons why angle AOB is 62 degrees. AOB. A, O, and B. This angle is why this is 62 degrees, right? This line is tangent to the circle, and we know that the tangent is perpendicular to the diameter. This is 90 degrees, right? So we can say 180 subtract 90 subtract 28, this is 62. Yes, this is 62 degrees. So we have two reasons. The first reason is angle between the tangent and radius is 90. Angle between tangent and radius is 90 degree, and the second reason is angles in a triangle add up to 180. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degree, right? Now for the second part, part 3, give the geometrical reason why angle DOE is also 62. DOE, D, O, and E. This is also 62 because these are two opposite angles, right? Opposite angles are always equal. Opposite angles are always equal, right? Now for number 4, part A, find angle DEB. D, E, and B, this angle we have to find, right? And this is a right angle because we have a triangle inside the circle and the triangle over the diameter is a right angle triangle, and the angle opposite to the diameter is a right angle. This is 90 degrees. This was easy. It's 90 degrees, right? Now for part B, find angle ODE. OD and E. OD and E, this angle. All right. Okay, to get the solution, if I consider the triangle ODE, OD and OE, both are the radii, both are same. This is 62. Let's say this angle is X and this angle is X, right? And sum of all angles of a triangle is 180. It's the two sides are same, two angles are same. It's an isosceles triangle, right? So let me solve for X, right? So this is 62 plus x equals to 180. So x should be equals to 180 subtract 62 divided by 2, right? 180 minus 62 divided by 2 is 59 degrees is that angle, right? Now for part C, find angle BEF. Right. BEF, this x is 59. B, E and F, this outer angle we have to find, right? So we know that this is a right angle, it's 90. So this angle is 50, this one is 59. What about this one to make it 90? So 90 minus 59, this is 31, right? And this is a straight line. So this angle is 180. So from 180 subtract 31, 149 degrees is that angle. 149 degrees, right? Now for part B, write down two geometrical reasons that show that a polygon is regular, right? For the regular polygon, okay, so there are two for regular polygon has equal sides and equal angles, right? When the shape has an equal angles and equal sides, then we have a regular polygon. Now for part C, work out the interior angle of the regular 10-sided polygon, right? Measure of each interior angle of a polygon is number of sides minus 2 times by 180 divided by the number of sides, right? So this should be 10 minus 2 is 8 times 180 divided by 10 is 144 degrees. Is measure of each interior angle of that 10-sided polygon. Question number 8. Two friends, Diego and Javier, meet at a swimming pool. The travel graph shows Diego's journey by bicycle from his home to the swimming pool. This is Javier's home, this is swimming pool, the distance from Diego home, and this is Diego homes and the time. Now for part A, calculate Diego's speed for his journey from his home to the swimming pool. Diego's home to the swimming pool. Give your answer in kilometer per hour. We have to calculate the speed, and we know the formula that speed is equals to distance over time. Right, we have a distance, this is a distance which is 6 kilometer, and the time we have is at this time, right? Okay, so this is 10, 40, 50, and next this is 10, 40, right? So the distance is 6 kilometer and the time we have to find in hours. So from 10 to 10:40 we have 40 minutes. Right, we have to convert minutes into hours, right? So we know that 1 hour has 60 minutes, and 1 over 60 hour is 1 minute. And what about 40 minutes? 40 minutes are 40 out of 60 in hours, right? So 6 kilometer divides 4 by 6 hours. 40 over 60 is 4 by 6 basically. Okay, so 4 by 6, 6 divides answer is 9 kilometer per hour. Now for part B, Diego stays at the swimming pool until 12:20. Okay. Number 1, on the grid, draw the line representing the time he stays at the swimming pool. 12:20. He stay at the swimming pool 12:20. So this is 12. This is 12:30, right? So 12:10, 12:20. They stay at the swimming pool. This. He is at the swimming pool. This is a straight line. Now for second part, work out how long in hours and minutes he is at the swimming pool. So at the swimming pool, so 10:40 to 12:20. So 10:40 to 12:20. So 10:40 to 11:40 is 1 hour. 11:40 to 12 is 20 minutes, and again 20 minutes is 40 minutes. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Now for part C, Javier leaves his home 15 minutes later than Diego. 15 minutes later than Diego, right? Okay, he walks to the swimming pool at a constant speed of 6 km per hour. On the grid, show Javier's journey from his home to the swimming pool. Okay, so Javier leaves his home 15 minutes later than Diego, right? So this is Javier's home, right? He leaves the home 15 minutes later than Diego. So Diego's home, he leaves at 10. So 10:15. So this is 10, 10, 20 and 30. This is 10:15. 15 minutes later, right? So Javier leaves 15 minutes later. This is 10:15 and 10, right? Okay, and he walks to the swimming pool at a constant speed of 6 km per hour. So this is a swimming pool. He walks to the swimming pool at a speed of 6 km per hour. So we have to find out the time. The distance from Javier's house to swimming pool is 1, 2, 3, 4 units is the distance, right? 4 kilometers. So speed is distance over time, and time is distance over speed. So distance is 4 kilometer, and the speed we have given is 6 kilometer per hour. So 4 by 6 are kilometer per hour. 4 out of 6 in terms of hours, we have 40 minutes basically. Okay, so at 10:15 we have to add 40 minutes. Add 10 hour and 15. This is in 10:15 add 0, 40. 10:55. Right, so this is 10:50 and this is 10:55. He is at the swimming pool. This is a swimming pool. So this is a straight line from Javier's house to the swimming pool, right? Now for part D, they both leave the swimming pool at 12:20, right? And return to their homes, each at a constant speed. Okay, Diego arrives home at 12:45, right? 12:45. Both stay at the swimming pool. This is the swimming pool at 12:20. This is 12:20. At 12:45 they said, right? Okay, 12:30, 40, and this is 45. Diego returns home at 12:45, right? Now the next is Javier's arrives home 5 minutes later than Diego, right? At 12:45, it means at 12:50 he arrives at 12:50. So this is the 40, This is 50, right, at 1250. Okay, this point is 1250. And the question is complete the travel graph. So this is a travel graph. Question number 9, part A. Maria spins a fair 7-sided spinner numbered 1 to 7. Explain why the probability that the spinner lands on the prime number is 4 out of 7, right? So from 1 to 7, the prime number, 1 is not a prime number, 2 is a prime number, 3 is a prime number, 4, 5 is a prime number, and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 prime numbers out of 7, because 2, 3, 5, 7 are 4 prime numbers, and total outcomes are 7. That is, it's 4 out of 7. Now for part B, Maria spin the spinner a second time. So first spin and second spin. Number 1, complete the tree diagram. So it's prime and not prime. 4 out of 7 is prime. 3 out of 7 is not prime, right? So for prime, the second spin, again the prime is 4 out of 7. Prime, and then again prime. Prime, and then not prime is 3 by 7. Again it spins. The spinner, prime is again 4 out of 7, and not prime is 3 out of 7, right? Now for the second part, work out the probability that the spinner lands on a prime number both times. Prime, 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 not prime, not prime, prime, not prime. Okay, prime, prime was 4 by 7 and 4 by 7, right? So this is 4 by 7 times 4 by 7. 4 times 4 is 16. 7 times 7 is 49. So 16 out of 49 is the probability. Question number 10. The diagram shows a right-angled triangle ABC, A, B, and C, and a semicircle. The radius of a semicircle is 4.5 centimeter. AC is 8.9 centimeter, and BC is 13.2 centimeter. Part A, calculate the shaded area. Give the unit of your answer. Calculate the shaded area, right? This one is shaded. So to calculate the shaded area, so first we have to find the area of a right angle triangle and then subtract the area of a semicircle, right? So area of triangle is half base times height. The base is 9.8, the height is 13.2, right? Sorry, 8.9 and 13.2 centimeter square. So this should be 13.2 times 8.9 divided by 2 is 58.74 centimeter square, right? This is the area of the triangle. Now the semicircle is not shaded, so we have to calculate the area of a semicircle. Area of semicircle. Area of a circle is pi r square. Area of a semicircle is 1 by 2 pi r square. So this is 1 by 2 pi, and the radius is 4.5 with square, right? So 1 by 2 times by pi times 4.5 square. This is 31.8081 if I round it, right? Now the shaded area is from the triangle. The semicircle is not shaded. Shaded area is 58.74. We have to subtract 31.81. 58.74 subtract answer. This is 26.9 centimeter square. Right. Now for part B, calculate AB. AB, this is the hypotenuse, right? It's a right angle triangle. We can apply a Pythagoras theorem here, right? So hypotenuse square is equals to the sum of square of leg of other two triangles, 13.2 square, and then we can do the square root. 8.9 square plus 13.2 square, and square root of answer is 15.9 centimeters, right? So that was the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.